Hey, what's going on, guys? Richie Fix here, back with another video. Today being day 2 of San Diego Comic-Con, we were expecting the next new figure from the Jada Toy Street Fighter line, and a new figure from the Street Fighter Jada line we did get. Now, you probably already know who it is based off the thumbnail, so there's really no secret there, but did you happen to know that Wave 3, CAMMY, deejay, and GUILE are set to hit Target shelves very, very soon? Well, we have a lot to talk about then, don't we? If you are new and you've been watching a lot of these, consider subscribing. We are on the road to 1,000. We are almost there. So if you've been and watching a couple of these, it means a lot. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. Really helps the channel out. And don't forget, Sunday night, we are going to be doing a recap show. You don't want to miss that. We're going to be talking everything, going over all the pictures, and kind of letting the dust settle. I think a lot of these photos, I get so excited in the moment, really want to break them down and see where we're at and kind of, analyze everything. So if you're into that kind of thing, keep an eye out for that Sunday night and put notifications on. Other than that, let's get into the video. Before we break down all the news and the new images, I do want to send a special thanks to MCU Collector 24 on Twitter. Also does have a YouTube. I'm sure you know who he is. And then also Robo Don't Know. Also, I'm sure you know who he is. Photos today were taken from the Twitter and used for today's content, so did want to give a special thanks to them. The links to their Twitter and YouTubes will be in the description below. Make sure if you're not, go give them a follow. Let's get into the video. Alright guys, taking a look at one of the final figures left in the entire roster, probably a fan favorite, Zangief. Now, immediately, he is looking phenomenal. He looks very similar to the Storm Collectibles one, and if you have that one, then you know that figure is an epic figure. But this is going to be more in scale with the rest of your figure lines, like the Marvel Legends and everything like that. So, immediately, I love the head sculpt, so I don't know if he's going to get... That looks to be more like his action face, like his battle face. So he's got the open mouth. We don't get that too often either. Like, it's become more common as some of the newer figures have come out, but for a lot of the time we were just getting gritting faces, so I wonder if he gets a gritting face and an open mouth. But he should be a deluxe figure, so the price tag's going to be, I think June said $30 to $35, and a lot of people took what I said out of context the other day when I said $50 to $60. That was just a joke. I was not being serious on that. THAWK being so big, I said they could probably charge $50, $60. That's not what I'm rooting for, and I was totally joking when I said that. June is quoted them being anywhere from $30 to $40 depending on the size. But nothing is set in stone yet, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. But $30 to $40, I would think he'd probably be in the $30, $35 range on this Zangief. Taking a look at the next photo here, just wanted to use this photo more in the sense of giving you guys an idea of the sizing of Zangief. There's been a lot of comments on the size of these particular figures in the comments, so I really wanted to use this part of the video to kind of go over the sizes of everybody. So obviously, he's taller than BLANKA. He's going to be taller than BALROG. And then he is a little bit smaller than SAGAT. And then he's much smaller, well, not much smaller, inches smaller than THAWK. Now, in this particular photo, there's a little bit of a depth perception going on as EHONDA looks to be as tall and as big, if not bigger, than Zangief. But that's just because he's closer to the lens, and then Zangief being smaller because he's further away from the lens. But just to kind of let you know on what's going on here. So there was some questions saying that BALROG looked bigger and taller than EHONDA. That is correct. BALROG is listed as 6'4", EHONDA is 6'1", and Zangief is 7 foot. Okay? So Zangief is going to be taller than those two. And then SAGAT, being the second tallest in the line, is 7'5", and then THAWK, being the biggest of them all, is 7'7". So obviously THAWK is going to look much, much bigger than a Ryu and a Ken and a Chun-Li and a CAMMY and a deejay and freaking Fei Long. I think a lot of people were wondering the sizes and wondering why someone's bigger. BALROG is supposed to be taller than EHONDA. I saw a lot of people saying BALROG is not taller than EHONDA. That's just not true. He's 6'4", EHONDA is 6'1". So now you know the heights leading up to the bigger figures. So again, EHONDA is 6'1", Zangief is 7 foot, BALROG is 6'4", SAGAT is 7'5", and then THAWK being 7'7", obviously is going to tower over everybody. But I think people are thinking THAWK is too big. Not accurate. He is the biggest of them all, and he should be towering over everyone besides Zangief and SAGAT. So, taking a look at this, I like this, and I feel like we can now all have a better understanding of the sizing. Taking a look at one of the final photos of the Zangief, it's just a close-up of the actual figure. I just wanted to show you how nice it looks. Like, the paint apps look great, the eyes look great, the eyebrows look great, the mohawk, the scars on his back and on his shoulder look phenomenal, the chest hair. Like, the paint apps on this, the new factory obviously was the way to go, because ever since they've done that, it looks like they've really stepped up the QC. I think Zangief is going to probably be one of the most popular figures of the entire line. I'm excited that we've got him announced, but we still have no idea on when any of these new announced figures are set to release. I would assume 2025, but then you look at these and they're so far along. Like, when we got prototypes of GUILE and CAMMY and deejay, they had pins in them. These guys don't even have pins in them. How soon could we actually see these? Could it be this year? Probably not, but there's always a chance. But next year, my God, we're going to finish this line out. I guess the last bit of news here that we have, and just kind of wrapping up San Diego Comic-Con Day 2 from Street Fighter Jada Toys. Well, we got some news on Wave 3, and what we're looking at here is some in-package shots from GUILE, CAMMY, and deejay. And June was on Toy Migos live stream last night. They weren't really in interview form. They were just kind of sitting on the couch, going on the room, asking the Migos kind of what they thought about the new figures being announced. And they did ask June about Wave 3, and he's never very specific. He is always a little bit vague, but he said, very soon. And he started laughing. So that means they might already be on the truck. They might already be on their way. And could we, I would feel very confident in saying that we could see these as early as middle August to late August. I would say at the very latest, these should be early September on the shelves of Target. And the cool thing is it looks like we might be able to see the entire wave on the shelves at once, like in one full sweep. So that would be very, very interesting, and we're really starting to truck along here with the line. So very, very cool news. Obviously, I'll keep you updated. I still have not seen an official interview from June at San Diego Comic-Con yet. If you have any news on that or want, see anything, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. I'll go check it out, and we'll try and do an overview and a reaction to that. But that's it, guys. That is San Diego Comic-Con Day 2. We get Zangief, and then they were doing a little overview of Day 2 on the Toy Migos channel, saying, well, that's it. That's the roster. That's not the roster. But they were kind of joking, saying, well, that's the last one. That's it. That's the No, there is one more. They're missing Akuma. And I totally skipped a day in one of my prior videos. That whole day I was thinking it was Friday. It was Thursday. So I wonder if Sunday we actually see anything additional. Could we see an accessory pack, an additional head pack? Could we see anything Sunday? Or is Sunday just the cool down day and the show's over? I don't know, but tomorrow is another day. If you have enjoyed these videos, I would appreciate if you leave a like and a comment. And if you're new and are enjoying these, go ahead and subscribe, notifications on. Anytime I find out any new news about the Jada Street Fighter line, I always make a video, and I am covering a lot of other lines. Man, McFarlane dropped a bombshell today. Thinking about doing a video on that one next. McFarlane has a new figure and a playset coming out that I am more than ecstatic for. So, other than that, guys, that is going to be the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, leave the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Richie Figs. Later.